Welcome, friends. We are out in the backyard again today with the pizza oven, but today we're not going to cook a pizza. We're going to do a prime rib roast. So I've built a relatively small fire in the oven today. I want to keep it low, slow, and a little bit smoky. I'm shooting for about 275 to 300 degrees in the oven, which is far lower than we would cook a pizza. So I'm going to shove the fire off to the side. I'm going to put in a temperature probe and I'm going to let the oven heat up while we prep the roast back in the kitchen. Okay, so here is the prime rib we're going to do. And today I'm just going to put salt and pepper on it. I'm going to use a little bit of oil, sort of a low flavor oil, high smoking point. And the oil is just there to stick the salt and pepper to it. And I kind of, as much as the next person, like it when you put on a very flavorful rub on the outside of a piece of meat. But today, I just want to taste the beef. I'm going to put this in, we're going to smoke it, we're going to cook it slow, we're going to take our time. Let's just have the flavor of the meat. So, the oil's there to keep everything else sticking. I've got one clean hand for sprinkling and one hand for rubbing. So, generous with the salt and pepper. Okay, so I've got it on a rack on a small tray, and I'm going to put this temperature probe in it just so that I can monitor the temperature and pull it off when it's done perfectly for me. Now, I know everybody argues over what the perfect temperature is. My family's no different. You put four of us in a room, and we're all going to argue about when the roast is cooked and when it's overcooked and when you can't even eat it. And the difference in temperature could be only 1 or 2 degrees, but everybody still has an opinion. And I'm sure you watching at home, you have an opinion as well. So choose the temperature that you like, stick in the probe, and monitor it closely. So let's take this out to the oven and get cooking. Okay, low fire, a little bit of smoke, and in goes the roast. Okay, so the plan is every 45 minutes or so, I'm going to turn the roast around so it doesn't always have the same side facing the fire. I'm going to feed the fire very slowly. I'm going to make sure that I get a nice smoky environment inside, or hopefully I'll get a nice smoky environment inside. So we'll get a slow roasted and a smoky flavor. Now to the garden and see if we can get some vegetables. Okay, the roast is just about ready to come out of the oven. These are the vegetables that I was able to pick in the garden today. I've got a selection of carrots, beans, peppers, and potatoes. So I think I'm just going to boil these potatoes because let me tell you, potato fresh out of the ground, boiled with a little bit of butter is absolutely amazing to me. Love that. These other vegetables, I'm going to cut them up. Coat them in oil with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I'm going to stick them into the wood oven while the roast rests.
Ah, now I see why you said bring a bottle of red.
So, now,
Looks pretty good.
I pulled it out at 131 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, that seems fair.
Over the 20 minutes that it sat here, the temperature rose to 144 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, so you almost needed to take it out too earlier.
I should have taken it out. For my own personal taste, I think I should have taken it out at probably 125. Would have been closer, 120 or 125. And I mean, that's the constant struggle of.
So I laugh because this is, I don't know what it's like at your house, but anytime family gets together, it is a battle of when to take it out.
Yep.
Now's the time. No, it's not
Not
yet.
yet.
It's a, you know,
Constant.
a lot of people around the barbecue.
Yes.
always arguing about when it's time to actually take it out.
Well, and there's the thing. So I did this in the wood-fired pizza
In
oven.
this case, it's not the barbecue, but yes.
You could definitely do exactly the same thing in a barbecue. Temperature management might be a little bit more difficult. The pizza oven has a thermal mass that it doesn't fluctuate too much. But
No, but it, you know,
I did get a little extra crust on the outside, and that's, I knew when I put it in, I should have wrapped or at least tented it in tinfoil.
but then
After
have you
the-
tasted it? I mean, there's a little piece there. I'm going to just
Yeah.
tell you how the edge tastes.
I think this turned out really well. The meat
Looks
itself
good.
is fantastic. So cooking in that oven is a learning curve,
Oh, yeah.
but don't be afraid to try it. There is a smoky flavor because I did use cherry wood. I burnt cherry wood and I also smoked it with cherry wood.
Oh, wow. This is going to be
So we got a little bit of smoky flavor in there, and dinner with fresh veg from the garden, fresh potatoes, bottle of
friend?
Chianti.
great. Let's just celebrate. And
Thanks for stopping by.
plate this and
Yeah,
enjoy.
let's have supper. See you again soon.